I'm here today because we need new leadership. We need new leadership that can call us back together, and leaders who look out at America and see not an electorate to be sliced and diced and pitted against each other, but sees instead citizens who want to come together to do great things. Sometimes the hardest thing is for the establishment, the established political world, to make a clean break from the past, to really embrace new thinking and a new beginning. The old guard sometimes has a hard time acknowledging an individual who breaks the mold. Well, let me tell you something. Barack Obama isn't going to just break the mold. Together, we are going to shatter it into a million pieces and rebuild our nation. The country is yearning for bipartisanship, yearning for a change in our politics, yearning for an end to the battles of the past. People want innovative, nonpartisan, and especially non-scripted ways of fixing problems. That's what Barack Obama brings to this race, and South Carolina and the country have the chance to guarantee that we get it. I'm here because we need leadership that understands, as another young man from Illinois once said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." And more than ever, we need leaders who have lived and breathed the politics of unity. In life, we all travel different journeys, and they all shape our character. We learn, we make mistakes, we grow, hopefully. One thing is clear: Washington, D.C. isn't the only teacher. And in recent years, Washington, D.C. hasn't been the best teacher. I support Barack Obama for president because he has the judgment to know how much Washington must change, and the character to have already fought to change it, and the best ability of anyone running to unite Americans in that cause. I support him because he doesn't seek to perfect the politics of swift voting, but to end it. I support Barack Obama because he will help bring the country together again, lead the world, and show by example, not by words, that here in America, anything is really possible for those who dare to dream and those determined to work for it. History gives us moments. We get to decide what to do with them. I believe this moment is the moment that we should make Barack Obama President of the United States, and I am proud to present to you that next president. Welcome him to Charleston, South Carolina, Barack Obama.
Charleston. Thank you, Charleston. Thank you. Thank you. What a spectacular day. What a spectacular day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you back. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, I want to thank John Kerry. I want to thank John Kerry for his support in this campaign, but more importantly, for his service to this nation. This is a man who knows how much people who love their country can change it. This is a man who sacrificed the comforts of youth to fight in the jungles of Vietnam. The young lieutenant who extended his hand to a brother in arms, pulling him from a river as bullets screamed by. This is the hero who returned to a Washington where politicians continued a senseless war day after day, life after life, because they were too afraid to challenge the conventional thinking. too consumed with their own careers and ambitions. This is the patriot who saw all of this and said, "No more," who posed a question to our leaders that challenged the conscience of a nation, who believed in his heart that change does not come from the halls of power, but from the power of a movement thousands of voices strong. John Kerry is a man of courage, a man of conviction, and a man whose life story has given him an intimate understanding of the kind of change we need right now. This is a defining moment in our history. Our nation is at war. Our planet is in peril. The dream that so many generations fought for feels as if it's slowly slipping away. I've heard from seniors who were betrayed by CEOs who dumped their pensions while the CEOs were pocketing bonuses for themselves. I've met Maytag workers who labored all their lives building a brand, building profits for shareholders only to see their jobs shipped overseas, who should not be competing with their teenagers for $7 an hour jobs at the local Walmart. It ain't right. I've seen hope in the eyes of a young woman who works the night shift after a full day of college and still can't afford health care for a sister who's ill. A young woman who still believes that this country will give her a chance to live out her dreams. Many of you experience these struggles. You've seen the cost of Washington's inaction and indifference in your own lives. And so you've come out in record numbers, in lines that stretch block after block, because you know we can't afford the same old politics anymore. We can't afford to settle anymore. In this election, at this moment, Charleston, our time for change has come. Right now. The time has come to tell the lobbyists who think their money and their influence speak louder than our voices that they don't own this government. We do, and we're here to take it back. The time has come for a president who will be honest about the choices and the challenges we face, who will listen to you and learn from you even when we disagree, who won't just tell you what you want to hear, but will tell you what you need to know in order for all of us to move this country forward. That time has come right now. The time has come to build a new majority that can lead this nation out of a long political darkness. Democrats, but also independents and Republicans who are tired of the division and distraction that has clouded Washington, who know that we can disagree without being disagreeable, who understand that if we mobilize our voices to challenge the money and the influence that stood in our way, and if we challenge ourselves to be better citizens, better parents, better spouses, better at whatever it is that we do to add to the life of our community, then there is no problem that we cannot solve. And there is no destiny that we cannot fulfill. That's why I'm running for President of the United States of America. That's the kind of president I want you to have. That's the kind of president I want to be.